Hello everyone, welcome to this lower body workout. Today we're really just going to focus on our lower body strength, and all that you will need is a mat and a step. And if you don't have a step box like this, that's okay. You can just use a regular step in your home, or if you're doing this workout at the gym, then likely they'll have a step box there, maybe a different size. So you may want to opt for something else. Sometimes I have a treadmill at home, so sometimes I also use my treadmill as a step. So if you have access to something like that, that would work as well. So we're going to keep it very basic for this workout. So those are the only two things that you'll need, a mat and a step box. And to get started, we're going to just widen our stance and do some squats. So we're just going to do about 15 squats here, just up and down like this. So 2 more. And on 15, we're going to stay down and we're going to pulse 10 times. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, getting our legs nice and warm. This is just the warm up. So we'll go through this just 1 or 2 times, see how you feel. Next, we're going to take our step box and we're going to step up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down. So I'm stepping up with my left leg first, up, up, down, down, up, down, down. So I'll do about 5 or 6 on that side and then 5 or 6 on the other. So I'm going to switch to my right, up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down. And then you can pause here and repeat that whole set one more time. That's just going to be a basic warm up to get the legs warm, get the heart rate up. Before you go on, I'm going to talk a little bit about form for your squats. I want you to stand. The mat is a good way to kind of gauge how far apart your feet should be, about mat width apart. And then when you come back, you want to try and keep your knees away, far from your toes. So if you look down and your knees are going over your toes, you're coming too far forward. So you want to think about trying to sit on a chair that's about 2 feet behind you. So you're going to stick your bottom back and lower down. So here's where people run into some trouble. Range of motion in the hips and the knees. If that's really difficult for you, you can hold on to something for now. A doorknob works well. Hold on to something and just go as far as you can. Don't push yourself to go low or go beyond your range of motion. So that's an important factor for this whole workout and the whole workout series as we go through it. Don't push yourself beyond where you are now. So go with where you are and work on stretching and range of motion within each workout and separately. All right, so repeat that. You can pause here and then we'll come back and we'll start round 1. So hopefully you paused for a moment, repeated that set for your warm up. And now let's move on, and we're going to go right into our first set. So what we'll do in this workout is I'll take you through each set. You can pause and repeat it 2 or 3 times based on your ability level, and then move on to the next one. Pause, move on to the next one. So we did squats and step ups for our warm up. Now we're really just going to get into the actual workout. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to stand here. We're going to go back to our steps. So I'm going to leave it here, but maybe slide it back just a little bit. And we're going to do a side lunge with a leg raise. So we're going to come out to the side, up, and then swing the leg out. So step out, up, swing out, out, knee up, swing out. So you can put your hands together. You can hold them here. I think it helps my balance to press them together. Side lunge, up, out, side lunge, knee up, swing out. It's a good one for working on balance. If you need to tap the toe here, that is totally fine. So you're just gonna come up, tap, bring your foot down, come out, side lunge, just like that. So once we do about 10 on that side, then what we're gonna do is come into that lunge, same side, so still on that right leg. And we're just gonna pulse down and up, down, up, down, up. 10 pulses. Good job. We've done 10. The last one, 10 pulses. 3, 2, 1. Now come back up, and we're gonna come from knee up to leg out. Knee up, leg out. 10 of these. Nice deep breaths. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Now hold out to the side here, hands together, pulse. 10, 9, 8, foot is flexed. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it out, knee up. 10, 9, keep that foot flexed. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, push those hands together. 2, 1. Woo! Shake it out. Okay, so that's just the right side. We're gonna repeat on the left side. But before we move on, you can leave your step down low, or you could use a chair for this one. Totally up to you. We're gonna do just a nice little tap here. Tap and just pop back up. Tap your bottom down, pop back up. So this is also based on your ability. How low can you go? But I'm asking you to just push yourself a little bit by choosing something low. So if you can't get back up, you can sit down on it. That's okay. But you're just gonna tap, come back up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now we're gonna do the same set on that left side. So here we go. Are you ready? 10 side lunges. So we're coming out, then we're gonna bring the knee up or touch down, your choice, up, swing it out, lunge. One side is always easier. This is the harder side for me. So while we're doing these, if you've had an injury on one side that's your non-dominant side, it can affect your balance. So my right side is my dominant side, but I've broken my right foot twice. So you'll notice standing on that foot for me is really wobbly. And there's a lot you can do to work on that. This being one great exercise, but those kinds of things will affect your stability and your balance long term. Totally normal. Okay, a couple more. We're just doing 10. You're self-paced. Don't worry about keeping up with me. Or if you're going faster, that's okay too. If you're doing this and you feel like 10 is not enough, that's okay too. Do 15. If you feel like it's too easy, add a dumbbell and just hold it at your chest. So, okay, we did that. Going into our lunge, we're gonna do 10 pulses. 10, push your hands together. And come back up and together. Great job. Now, bring that leg out to the side and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Press those hands. 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Okay, coming back here, we're gonna sit back again, lower down, tap, pop up for 10, 15. If it feels too easy, hold that dumbbell. Good. Okay. Now, we're going to come down onto the mat, and we're going to turn this box a little bit here, just like that. So, you can use a chair for this, you can use a step, like I said, or if you don't have an option, you can use nothing. So just check out what we're going to do for our next set here before you scrap the idea. Now, for that last set that we just did, 2 rounds, 3 rounds, it's all up to you what you're feeling up and able to do. So we're gonna move on to the next set, but you can pause and go back and repeat that 2 or 3 times. All right, we're gonna start out here with our feet on the box, flat on our back, making sure our lower back is pressed down into the mat, and we're gonna come up for hip bridges and back down. For 15 here. Make sure when you're coming up that you are really focused on tightening the glutes. Three, 2, and remember, you're in your own pace. Don't worry about keeping up with me. Now hold it up. Nice, tight, engaged abdominals. Hands are gonna go flat, and we're gonna bring one foot up and down. 10, 9, point that toe. Okay, now it's straight out, and we're gonna bring the knee in and straight. 10, and back. Now keep those hips up and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It should be burning. Hold it up. Other leg. Point that toe straight up and down. Hold it up. Good. Now, rest it on top of the box if you need to. Regrip. Knee comes in, straight out. In, out, in. Good. Got to 10. Put that foot back down. Pulse. Get that little hips up high again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now full range of motion. Tap down, all the way up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew, that should be burning. Okay, now let's slide this box out of the way. We're gonna come onto our side. We'll stay on our mat. What we're gonna do is bend the bottom knee, and what we're gonna do is flex the top foot. And just go ahead and flex it here. Turn it up just a little bit. So we're not going straight up for the ceiling, kind of like a happy medium. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna flex, kick up here, point, pull down. So you can rest on your shoulder here, or you can take your arm down. So we're gonna flex up, point down. Flex up, point down, just like that. Flex up, point down for 10. Really good working on those hip flexors. Flex it up, point down. Good. Remember, we're doing 10, so go at your own pace. You can work with your breath if you'd like. Good. Now, take that foot there, turn the foot forward again, make sure the hips are still stacked, and you're gonna pulse. Doing 20 pulses right here. 3, 2, 1. Good. I'm gonna slide forward. My box is still a little too close. All right, so what we're gonna do now is take that bottom leg nice and straight here, and we're gonna bring our top leg up, bottom leg up, both legs down together. Up, up, lower down. Up, up, lower down. 10 of these. Good job. All right, last but not least on this side, we'll bend the bottom knee again. We're gonna bring that leg up, point the toe, turn it down, tap the ground, come up to a point, come down behind you with the heel and tap the ground. Up, toe tap, up, heel tap. 10 of each. So that's 1, 2, just count them like that. At your own pace for 10. Don't forget to breathe. Good, and back down. Good, let's turn over on the other side so you can just roll over. We're gonna do the same things on the other side. So what you'll start with is a bent bottom leg, bottom knee here, back. Hips are gonna stay stacked, one on top of the other. And what we're gonna do here is flex the foot. We're gonna turn it slightly, so not straight up, but kind of happy medium there. Bring it up, flexed, point, come down. Flex up, point down. Flex up, point down. Good. 10. Good. Now, we're going to pulse that right here for 20. Flex that foot, point it forward, stack the hips. Now, we'll straighten that bottom leg here, and we're gonna do the top leg up, bottom leg up, lower down together. So it's up, pointed toes up, down for 10. Up, up, down, up, up, down, up, up, down, up, up, down. There we go. All right, I know it's burning, but we're getting so close. So bend that bottom leg again. So here we go. We're gonna tap the toes in front, turn them down, bring them up in the middle, heel down behind you. Up, toe down, up, heel down. Good, almost there. Or you may already be done if you rush through it, but take your time. Good. All right. And then come on up to a seated position. You can pause here and repeat that same round of exercises that we just did that last section 2 or 3 times. But if you're done, we'll just do a quick stretch. So we're going to sit here on our sit bones, with our legs crossed, and we're going to bring our hands in front and stretch. Nice deep breaths. Get a little opening in the hip. You can rock side to side if you'd like. And pardon my hand, I'm being careful. I shut my fingers in the car door the other day, so whew, that was a doozy. All right, what we're gonna do is press down on our knees just ever so slightly. We're not really pushing, we're just applying some pressure. And we're gonna arch our back and round. So we're gonna do a cat-cow here, where we arch, sit up tall, and then round. Good, and then we'll cross our legs the other way. Same thing, we're gonna slide our hands forward. Stretch. You can rock yourself kind of side to side here if that feels good on your hips and lower back. Come back up. Hands just applying some pressure. Cat-cow. Keeping those knees out as much as you can there. Good. Let's take our legs out here. And what we're gonna do is one at a time, we're gonna reach over the foot. You may not be able to get there. You might just be able to reach on your shin here, and that's fine. And we're gonna just take the arms up and over. Nice good stretch. Side to side here. So this is a quick stretch. Take your hands, slide out in front here. Keep your back and yourself nice and tall, hinging from your hips. You can take a little bit more time if you'd like and stretch. Would not hurt. All right, so that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the workout. Feel free to modify or intensify as you feel your ability level requires. So remember, you can always increase or decrease your range of motion. You can increase or decrease your repetitions. You can add weight or you can use your body weight. This series is going to be a lot of body weight exercises that you can add weights to. So we may do some of the exercises with weights where you can go up or down based on your ability, but a lot of it you'll be able to choose what suits you and your needs best. See you next time.